Kid stars, fun for me. Kid stars, where I love to be. Kid stars, let's all stay. Kid stars, let's all play. Hooray!
Yes, I am wearing a Meteor Hero shirt today. Yes, I know Meteor Heroes is not on today, but Xavier Riddle is, so it's still a good day for me. Oh! Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Hello, welcome to Kid Stars! Today is Sunday the 7th of May, and as always I've got lots of treats for you, including a triple bill of Pingu to start off with. Let's head to the Arctic and see what he's up to today. It's now time for the Teletubbies. And today the Teletubbies watch some children observe peacocks, and then the children dress in costumes for a carnival procession. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. You know, speaking of peacocks, I gotta say that I love peacocks. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I mean, not as big as a fan of peacocks as I am of Meteor Heroes, but, you know what I mean. Here are the Teletubbies. It's now time for Underground Ernie. And today, Ernie's severe cold leads to confusion over the arrangements for Mr. Rail's surprise party. Oh dear, we don't like confusion, don't we? Wanda, speaking of confusion, last night a man went to a restaurant. He sat down. He was having a bowl of soup. He said to the waiter, "Waiter, come taste the soup." Waiter said, "Is there something wrong with the soup?" He said, "Taste the soup." The waiter said, "Is there something wrong with the soup? Is the soup too hot?" The man said, "Will you taste the soup?" "What's wrong? Is the soup too cold?" "Will you just taste the soup?" "All right, I'll taste the soup. Where's the spoon?" "Aha!" I think the restaurant must have ran out of spoons. That's not good if you're having soup. Or cereal. Or anything that uses a spoon, rather. Here is Underground Ernie. It's now time for the PJ Masks. And today, when Romeo decides to get rid of all the stories from the books, Owlette asks for Floshy Flash's help. Wanda, speaking of books, I had plans to read a book about sinkholes, but they fell through. Yeah, I was going to read them this morning, but then I forgot I had to be here, so, you know. I think I'll go read them after I'm done here for the morning. Probably. If I'm not too busy with the rest of the day. I don't think I am. Anyways, let's stop talking about my plans for the day. Here are the PJ Masks. It's now time to join the Easy Crew for Rats the Mouse. And today the race for our #1 song is on, but the clever thief is leaving rhyming clues which have the Easy Crew fooled. Rhyming thief? That's not good. Wanda, speaking of rhyming, I'm going to read a poem to you. It's by Lewis Carroll and it's called The Crocodile. How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail, and pour the waters of the Nile on every golden scale. How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly he spreads claws, and welcomes little fishes in with gently smiling jaws. The end. Here's Rats the Mouse. Oh, you're back. Okay. It's now time for... make way for Naughty. Okay. And today, Big Ear pretends to be a stranger to help Naughty be more patient. Nice. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not really doing my best right now, because I'm waiting for Xavier Riddle to come on, but it's taking too long. Ugh. This is gonna take forever. Is that all good things are worth waiting for? Guess you're right about that. Yeah. Here's Make Way for Naughty. It's now time for the next step. And today, Emily and Michelle's battle for leadership comes to a head. I wonder who is going to be the leader of A Troop. Maybe we'll find out. Oh, and speaking of leadership, once there were 3 friends named Ralph Frog, Pete Paper, and Steve Scissors. All 3 of them were very interested in politics. In fact, they made a pact that someday one of them would be president of the United States. Ralph Frog worked very hard to build relationships and the community and gain the trust of the people. Pete Paper used the press to attack his opponents and make himself look good. And Steve Scissors took shortcuts and sometimes even made shady deals with the mafia and with leaders of other countries. Eventually, Ralph Frog's honesty paid off and he was nominated for president. He chose one of his 2 friends as his running mate. However, because of a scandal involving his running mate, Ralph Frog lost the election. The moral of the story, never run with scissors. No, you could get hurt real bad. Here is the next step. It's now time for Sonic Underground. And today the hedgehogs congregate on the floating island in their latest effort to find their mother. But Sleet and Dingo also have an interest on this island too. Oh dear. Oh no, speaking of friends. Yesterday I went to a friend's house, and she asked me if I wanted her to put some coffee or tea on. I told her no, I didn't want my clothes to get wet. I chose soda instead. Here is Sonic Underground. It's now time for the amazing Adrenalini Brothers. And today, Ink finds a magic ring that can make him grow to the size of a monster. Ooh, interesting. You know what? Maybe I could grow to the size of a monster, so I can scare away all my foes. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I can find a magic ring? Let's see what's in my jewelry box. No, that's all earrings. That's all buttons and badges. That's all bracelets. And a Monopoly donut coupon from McDonald's. Okay, that's totally expired. Okay, and let's see what's in the top here once I get all this stuff off. That's all necklaces. Alright. Well, I guess that's it. Nothing to make me grow the size of a monster. Dang it. Oh well. I'll just scare off my foes in a natural way. By telling them to bog off, like Tracy Beaker says. Yeah, that should work real wonders. Here are the amazing Adrenalini Brothers. Now, before we have our next program, it's time for another one of my jokes. And today's one goes like this. Here's my new daughter, Doctor. You will have noticed that she has a very long, narrow head and long, sticky out flat ears and a nose that looks like a propeller. Plain-looking child? Don't you start! Why would you have a child that looks like a plane? That's just weird. Anyways, there's another joke from moi tomorrow morning. But right now, it's time for our next program, which is Power Rangers SPD. And today, being a leader goes to Jack's head, and Grum lures the 8 Squad Rangers into space. Ooh, I wonder what's going to happen. Let's find out. Here's Power Rangers SPD. I'm sure Oscar is excited for this. It's time to join his hero, Harry Hill, for fun and mayhem in a shark-infested custard. You know what? Speaking of Harry Hill, why don't we all get into the Harry Hill spirit with one of his jokes? Okay, here we go. What is it about people who repair shoes that make them so good at cutting keys? I'm totally in the spirit now, aren't you? Yeah, let's join Harry. Harry Hill, not our Harry on Kidstarts. Just trying to clear the air here.
It's now time for Toby's Spies. And today I'm filling with a Neapolitan complex uses his shrinks to shrink the world down to size. And, you can see that, not on camera. Yeah. Well, he tricked me into drinking a potion, causing me to shrink to 3 inches tall. Oh dear. I wonder how I'm going to get myself out of this one. Hopefully it'll wear off pretty soon. Hopefully in the next 25 minutes. Here are Totally Spies.
It's now time to join Jaden for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And I wonder what's going to be happening at Duel Academy today. Let's find out. It's now time for Ebb and Flow. And today Ebb plays the squeaky ball on the beach with Flo, and then Bird joins in. But Ebb hurts one of his paws trying to chase Bird to get the ball back. Oh no. I hope his paw gets better. Oh, and by the way, 2 nights ago, a cat walked into a bar and saw an empty counter. He sidled up to the bartender and asked for a shot of whiskey. The bartender looked at the cat and said, "Rough day, huh? Maybe you should try chasing a laser pointer. That always seems to cheer me up." The cat glanced at the bartender and then replied, "I tried that earlier today and it just made me feel like life is meaningless and unfulfilling. No thanks. I'll take the whiskey." The bartender poured the cat a shot of whiskey. The cat glanced at it and then proceeded to flick it off the counter with a flick of his paw. The bartender couldn't believe his eyes. "What are you doing?" he exclaimed. "You just ordered a shot of whiskey and now you're wasting it?" The cat just looked up at the bartender with a smug expression and said, "I'm a cat. I don't drink whiskey. I just like knocking things off counters." It's true. Cats do that. Here is Ebb and Flow. It's now time for Angelina Ballerina. And today, Angelina is at ballet class when she is called home. She has a new baby sister called Polly. Aw, how sweet. And Polly is a nice name. Well, speaking of babies, work has been tough just lately. But at least I'm sleeping like a baby. I've waken up every couple hours crying and needing a bottle. And diaper change. Here's Angelina Ballerina. It's now time for Rupert. And today Rupert flies to the Bird Kingdom to find a cure for Tiger Lily, who was put under a sleeping spell. However, Rupert can only save her if he reads between the lines. Ooh. I really hope he can save Tiger Lily. Oh, I totally forgot my Coca-Cola's here. And it's special limited edition flavor. Tastes like coconut. Ooh. Let's just have a little sip here. Refreshing. What was that? Oscar played another drinking potion spell on me. Oh great, what is it this time? A sleeping spell? Here's Rupert. It's now time for Raven, Secret Temple. Ooh. Wanda, speaking of ravens, 2 days ago I saw a flock of ravens flying in the sky. It was an act of unkindness. Man. Here's Raven, the Secret Temple. It's now time for Oscar's favorite flower pot men. It's Bill and Ben. And today, Bill and Ben rise from their pots to find that Whimsy the spider has spun a beautiful new web. It's not long before Bill and Ben discover their hidden musical talents. Hey, what's that noise? Sounds magical. Wait a minute. I know what that sound is. It's Whimsy singing cobwebs. Wow, that is beautiful music. Here is Bill and Ben. It's now time for Grim Tales. And today a dying king gives 3 quests to his 3 sons to decide who the heir to the throne will be. His 2 clever sons immediately resort to cheating, but the stupid one still wins thanks to a strange helpful frog living in the cellar. Interesting. Oh, and speaking of challenges, the peacock feather is giving me a challenge to do. You remember the peacock feather? The one that Oscar has that likes to tickle me all the time? Yeah, that peacock feather. It gave me a challenge, you see. And I try not to laugh while it tickles me. Yeah, okay. There's Peacock Feather right now. Hello. Okay, so let's give you my arm here. And start tickling now. Okay, so far so good. Okay, that's enough. Stop. Okay, I lost. But you know what they say? Tickles are the best. And that is true. Thank you, Peacock Feather, for the challenge. Hopefully I'll get you next time. Here is Grimtails. It's now time for Earth to Luna. And today, Luna, Jupiter, and Clyde learned the importance of washing your hands, even when they don't look dirty. Yes, washing your hands is very important. And when there isn't any soap for washing your hands around, use hand sanitizer. Wanda, speaking of hand sanitizer, I don't get why you all complain that hand sanitizer only kills 99.9% of germs. Just take 2 squirts and it'll kill 199.8% of the germs on your hand. Easy as pie. Here is Earth to Luna. It's now time for Millie Molly. And today, Millie persuades Molly to take a hot air balloon over the mountain to see what is on the other side. Ooh, that sounds like quite an adventure. And, speaking of mountains, 3 days ago, a young reporter heard about an old man living alone on a mountain who has never asked a question in his life. Sensing an opportunity, he decided to track him down for an interview. Even if he can't ask questions, thought the reporter, I bet he'll answer them. He located the man and traveled high up his mountain to the place he lived. It was easier than expected since everyone who lived in the villages nearby knew this famous man and where he lived. The reporter opened his interview by asking, How old are you? 89, said the old man. To confirm his reasons for seeking the man out, he asked, And you never asked a question in your entire 89 years on the earth, and you've never broken this record? That's correct, the old man replied. That's phenomenal, that explained the reporter. I have to ask you the old question everyone wants to know. Why do you decide to never ask any questions? The old man thought for a moment, then replied assuredly, Why not? I think that man's dead now. Here is Millie Molly. Sorry guys, I just popped off to the toilet. Oh, by the way, I'm actually sitting my neighbor's cat right now, so just letting you know. Anyways, now time for... And the cat's in my chair. Thanks a lot, Mr. Whiskers. This cat, honestly. Well, I guess I have to present the next show the old-fashioned way. It's now time for Mr. Bean. Apparently he's going through the same situation that I am right now. Mr. Bean is left to look after Miss Wicket's vicious cat Scrapper, his worst enemy. Oh dear. Hopefully he doesn't end up with scratches on his face. Here, Mr. Bean. Oh, now you can get off my chair. Again. This cat. Oh, finally, I've waited for this all morning and it's finally here. It's now time for Xavier Riddle and Secret Museum. Xavier Riddle and Secret Museum. Shh. And today is one of my favorite episodes too. Helen Keller teaches Yadina that there are many different ways to learn. That is true. I had to learn a lot of different ways to do things. Oh, and by the way, 4 days ago, someone asked me about my background, and I gave him a detailed reply. I was telling him about my education, career, relatives, hopes, and dreams. Turns out he just wanted to know what was behind me on our Zoom call. He could have just said that. Anyways, here's a Xavier riddle. Well, I'm afraid that's all I got time for this morning's Kid Stars. But don't you worry, because I'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock with the bedtime hour. That's right, 5 more extra programs before you head off to bed. And don't forget, Kid Stars will be back tomorrow morning starting at 6 o'clock for even more fun and games. There's a whole lot to look forward to. But until I see you again, you have an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see you tonight at 6 o'clock. Bye. Now, I'm going to go watch some Meteor Heroes, so get out of my way.